Isn't this lovely?
I can think of no nicer way to spend a Yuletide evening.
Watching all these young faces.
Young faces.
Yeah. Singing Christmas songs and carols.
Yeah.
It just makes one feel warm inside.
Makes me feel terribly warm. Terribly warm.
Were you ever in the choir?
I remember that I used to attend most Sundays, and the vicar would say to me, has your voice broken yet, boy? And I'd say, no, not yet. And he'd say, well, you can stay. But he'd never ask me to sing.
Yes, he did the same with me, very strange man.
Yeah.
Do you remember his midnight mass that he used to have?
I remember the midnight mass of 39.
Yes, the problem was, it was in Easter.
It was.
Yes.
And he didn't seem to care about that. He said he saw nothing to celebrate in the birth of Jesus, but he found the whole Easter time most exciting.
He did. Especially when it came to chocolate paint.
He enjoyed anything to do with chocolate paint.
Yes.
He practically invented it. Now, this wasn't something you could buy at the time.
I
remember he used to get the font, and he'd take it outside, and he'd stoke a fire under the font, and he'd get little bars of chocolate. I remember them, they had cows on, and he'd pop them in the font.
Yes.
All in the font, and he'd wait for them to bubble away.
Yes, come on, children.
Come on, children,
Help
let's
yourselves.
give you a dunking. The Lord wishes to bless you, and then you want to stick your head in the font and cover it in chocolate.
Oh, look, boys. That chap there's covered in chocolate. Everybody help clean him up. Oh, we've got no flannels.
No.
Use your tongues, boy.
To clean the chappie up.
Always amused him to watch us all getting lit clean by each other.
It was good fun.
It was tasty at the same time.
It was tasty and tasteful.
Never did me any harm.
No, these are the days when, young people, we enjoyed ourselves.
Yes.
There was no worry.
And people enjoyed young people too.
People enjoyed everybody. People enjoyed people. There was none of this nonsense that you have now, where if you chase a young 22-year-old lady down the street on your mobility scooter, shouting, "Come here, dear," flashes your knickers, as you might do.
Yes.
There was none of this politically correctness.
You just can't do that now, can you?
You just can't do it at all.
You can't do anything.
It upsets me. It upsets me terribly. But I remember the midnight mass.
Yes.
Of 39.
I remember.
And that was the one where I think he may have had a small amount to drink. Because do you remember, his cassock had ridden up rather a long way. And you could see the vicar's knees.
I remember.
Yes.
I remember.
Now, this was all very good until he said, "Now we're going to pray." So all of us in the congregation knelt down on the floor. But then rather than saying a prayer, he started singing, and I can't remember all the lines, but there was something about, with his 10-inch kidney wiper, and his balls the size of 3, the length of his manhood hung down below his knees. He d***ed them in the parlour, he d***ed them in the floor. "Sweet Jesus," cried the bishop, "he's going to d*** them all with his 10-inch kidney wiper and his balls the size of 3. So he sung that to us as he was walking around. At that point I looked up, and his cassock had ridden so far up. Well, I don't know if he was aware of this, but he was exposing himself. And I felt terribly sorry for the old chap, because I thought he'd be very embarrassed.
I'm sure he wouldn't have minded. He never was embarrassed when we did mass.
No.
There were some masses that I did it separately from the others.
Yes.
And he was always walking around in the Lord's nakedness, as he used to say.
Yeah.
He was very, very free.
Yeah, he was. Dance wherever you may be.
I am the Lord of the dance, said he.
Yeah, and he'd dance all day and he'd dance all night, and he never got bored of dancing, did he?
Especially for us young boys.
Especially for I wonder if the current incumbent dances for these young gentlemen. I wonder if, as they stand there with their angelic voices, singing to us, and we can think of times past, I wonder if they have such a lovely time as we did with the vicar?
Probably.
Probably. He was a good man.